Hello everybody and welcome back. So, for a while now I've been wanting to set up a little sort of makerspace slash studio slash b-roll set. Just a little space that I can retreat to, make videos and not have too many distractions, not have to move a load of stuff around. Like in my room it's way too small for me to work on things like the remote control car, and also there's a risk that I'll get things dirty like my carpet and things, and it'll be very difficult to clean. So I was going around the house looking for places that I could like set up a little place that looks nice so that I could record there, and I started thinking about the caravan. Now, the eagle-eyed among you might have spotted it. It's quite hard to see because it is painted camouflage, so to a lot of people it just looks like a floating balcony and some windows. But there is actually a static caravan at the bottom of our garden that's been here since we bought the house 15 years ago. And me and my sister used to sort of use this just as like a play area. I used to have my scale electric set up in there. I'm actually sat in here right now. This is what you're seeing. We've got a pool table in here at the moment, and I'm in like, it's basically split into 2 rooms and a bathroom. And just through that door behind me, if you look down there, there is actually a massive double bed. And people sometimes, if we have guests over, they can sleep in there. But the main use for this was for me and my sister when we were children to play in here. But since then, obviously, my sister's gone to uni. I'm sort of on my own here. I don't really play in here anymore because I don't really have any of my toys or anything that I still play with. My only toy is my gaming computer. But it's still painted, as you can probably see, it's still painted this garish orange and blue, which doesn't exactly look very nice. So today we're going to be repainting all of this, redecorating it, setting up. I've got a massive sheet of melamine, which is basically like white wood, basically, to go over the top of the pool table, and we're going to make it look really nice so that we can actually take it off the pool table if we want to and use the pool table really quickly. And if not, we can just stick it on the pool table, use it as a table to work on. I can have my light set up in here permanently, basically. Maybe thinking of having a little work surface across here, and I plan on getting a 3D printer at some point in my life, so that can go there, and just bits and bobs like that. So I'm really excited about it. We're going to paint all the walls in white so it looks gorgeous on B-roll, and we can get that nice sexy B-roll when we're doing product reviews and things. But I am really excited for this, so we'll see what happens. And I really do hope that it turns out how I want it to, because if it does, it will look absolutely awesome. It'll be an awesome little space for not only me, but also the other members of my family, because it will look a lot nicer, a lot more professional, a lot cleaner. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a wall just filled with paint and probably pictures of like phalluses because of parties and things that used to go down. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some paint and We'll get clearing this place out. We'll get some sheets down on the carpet and things, and start painting. And let's get this going. Right, so we got the first coat of paint on fine. We ended up having to use a load of scrapers to get most of the big blobs of acrylic paint off, which would splash on the walls a couple of years ago. Because we tried to use sandpaper, but that got very painful very quickly. And we tried using an orbital sander as well, but that just kicked out so much damn dust. It would have got everything completely filthy. We would have had to wear dust masks, and it would have just been a pain in the butt. So we opted to just use scrapers to scrape the most of it off. But as you can probably see behind me, there are still some spots that are, you can see the black paint through them, and that's because we didn't actually take all of the paint off, obviously. So there are still the occasional like dark spots that you can see through the white paint. So we need to put another coat of paint on. It's been a night, so it should all be dry. So now just need to get in there, get another coat of paint on, and we'll be good to go. So So it's been about a week since we started this. It took way longer than expected. It was supposed to be, the paint that we were using was supposed to be one coat and done, but because of some of the colours underneath being like blacks and there was all acrylic paint and stuff, we had to sort of paint over it loads and loads of times, and I've put so many coats on this thing now. But I'm just glad that it's done. It's finally done. It's finally, the last coat is drying as we speak. But as you can see behind me, it's all nice and white. And I brought my softbox in here just as well, so I've got a bit of extra light to work in, and this is going to be staying in here now. But yeah, so the next step is to cut the melamine down so that it will fit on the pool table. Now, we got the widest sheet of melamine that we could, but I'm not sure if it'll be wide enough, so I'm going to just measure that now, and then we'll head down to my dad's workshop and we'll measure up the sheet of wood that we did get, and we'll see if it will fit. So the material isn't actually quite big enough. It's very, very close, but it's not quite big enough to overhang. I was kind of hoping to have like a bit of an overhang along the edges here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible just because they literally don't sell a piece of wood bigger than that in, well, the type that I want, the melamine board. So we're going to have to make do with what we've got, and by the looks of it, it's going to end up fitting sort of perfectly inside these little brass corner pockets, sections on the pockets. So I'm kind of okay with that. I think it will look a bit strange, but I think it'll work for what I want it to do. So we'll go see, and we'll go cut it down lengthways because it's way longer than we need. But we'll go cut it down lengthways, get it on here, move everything back in this room, and hopefully reassemble this room, because this room is absolutely, everything's just sort of piled everywhere. It's wardrobe sort of out in the middle of the room. But yeah, we'll get that done, we'll get it all together, and hopefully we'll get this room reassembled and have it all back, and we'll be able to start using it. So, as you can see, the table is now down. We put the iron edging strips on as well, just to cover it up a bit, so it looks all nice, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. It looks awesome, and I think against the white background, it's absolutely perfect. Exactly what I wanted, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out now. So, I hope you guys have all enjoyed this little insight into what goes on behind the scenes. It's not my usual type of video, but I've quite enjoyed making it. I've definitely enjoyed editing it. I've already edited most of it together. I'm just finishing up the video now, and I'm really happy. It took way longer than I expected, but I am far, far more happy than I was before, as I actually have somewhere now to work to produce these videos, to produce the nice looking B-roll with a nice white set, and I'm all happy. The only thing that I do want to change is I need to get another softbox, because at the moment I've got these LED lights all scattered around and just the one softbox. I need to get a couple more softboxes so that I can fill this room with more light, because as you guys probably know, the more light, the better your video is going to look. So that's something I want to do, and I also want to get something to break up the walls a little bit, because they are very white, and you can sort of see the edge of the window on this side, and I think without anything on this side, it doesn't really bounce out. That's why I put the car just here. I think once that's done, it will be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to do that. You'll probably see it whenever I start using this space for the next video. I have got a couple queued up. I've got a headset that I need to review that was sent to me, and other bits and bobs that I want to review before I go back to school. So I need to get that done, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been fun to make. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Let me know what you change, what you do. If you think it's perfect how it is, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.